I'm 94 years old. I live all by myself, and I haven't taken a single prescription medicine in over 2 decades. So what's my secret? That's always the first thing people ask. They figure it must be good genes, or maybe I'm just plain lucky. But the truth is, my secret comes down to 5 simple things I do every single morning. If you're waking up feeling stiff, foggy, or just plain tired, I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be that way. These 5 habits have kept me feeling strong and full of life, and you can start them tomorrow. Introduction. For a long time, I just assumed that aches, pains, and a handful of pills were an inevitable part of getting older. After my wife passed, I'll be honest, I felt myself getting frail and my independence slipping away. But then, I made a quiet decision to change my mornings, to start listening to what my body really needed, and it transformed everything. It didn't happen overnight, of course, but these small, steady steps gave me my life back. This isn't about some expensive routine or a difficult diet. It's about working with your body, not against it. The first habit: a glass of water before anything else. The very first thing I do before my feet even touch the floor is drink a full glass of water that I leave on my nightstand. Our bodies get naturally dehydrated after a long night, and this simple little thing does wonders. It wakes everything up, gets my digestion going, and really seems to ease my joints. I remember my arthritis used to be so bad in my hands I could barely make a fist in the morning. A doctor once told me that staying hydrated helps reduce inflammation, and I truly believe this simple glass of water has done more for my joint pain than anything else. It's like a quiet thank you to my body for getting me through the night. The second habit: greet the morning sun. And that brings me to my second habit, which costs nothing at all. I get 10 to 15 minutes of morning light. As soon as I'm up, I pull open my curtains and sit by the window. On warmer days, I'll step right out into my garden. That early light is powerful stuff. It helps reset your body's internal clock, that circadian rhythm you hear about, letting it know the day has officially begun. It makes you feel alert and gives your mood a nice little boost by releasing serotonin. A dear friend of mine who always struggled with low moods started doing this, and after a few weeks, she said it felt like a cloud had finally lifted. It's nature's way of helping us wake up on the right side of the bed. Do you deal with morning stiffness? What does it stop you from doing? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. The third habit: move my body, but I do it gently. You don't need some intense workout. I just do a simple 2-minute stretching routine right here in my living room. I'll do some neck rolls, shoulder shrugs, and a few gentle side bends. Then I'll sit in a chair and do a few leg extensions. It gets the blood flowing, eases out any stiffness, and it's so important for keeping my balance, which helps prevent falls. Moving like this every morning keeps my joints from getting creaky and gets my muscles ready for the day, whether I'm out in the garden or just climbing the stairs. Do you deal with morning stiffness? What does it stop you from doing? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. The fourth habit: engage my mind before the noise. Before I even think about turning on the television or looking at a screen, I take a few minutes to wake up my mind. For me, that's journaling. I just write down whatever comes to mind. Old memories, things I'm grateful for, or my little plan for the day. And they say the simple act of writing by hand is actually better for your memory and brain function than typing. It clears out the cobwebs and sharpens my thinking. I've heard that older adults often think best in the morning, and I find this little ritual sets my mind right for the rest of the day. It lets me create my own thoughts instead of just consuming all the world's noise first thing. The fifth habit: a protein-first breakfast. Finally, I eat a breakfast that's rich in protein. So many breakfast foods are just loaded with sugar that gives you a quick burst of energy and then the crash. I focus on protein, usually with some eggs or Greek yogurt. You see, as we get older, we naturally start to lose muscle. It's a condition called sarcopenia. But getting enough protein, especially starting in the morning, really helps fight that. I've learned that spreading your protein out during the day is the best way to hold on to your muscle and strength. This habit keeps my energy steady all morning and makes me feel full and satisfied. So there you have it, my 5 habits: morning water, morning sunlight, gentle movement, a quiet moment for my mind, and a protein breakfast. None of it is complicated or difficult. They're just small acts of kindness to myself that have added up to a long, healthy, and independent life. It's the consistency that makes all the difference. You don't have to do all 5 at once. Just start with 1. Pick whichever one sounds easiest to you and just see how you feel. You have so much more power over your health than you might think. Which habit are you going to try tomorrow? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. And if you found this helpful, please subscribe and share this video with someone you care about. You never know who might need to hear it.